Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Yes, another old guy now. Okay, let's take a look at blood sugar. 69. And take a look at this. Spike. And then has come right down. It's a little sporadic throughout the night. But this right here, I went up to 15.6. So if we move it along, let's get that 82% time in range, 18 above. I'm not too worried about this, and I'll tell you why in a moment. 82% in range down here is 3.9. Here is average blood sugar. Now, I found out why. It was later that night, and I found out that my pump wasn't attached. Somehow my pump thing had come undone. So that was the spike, made a correction, and it came down. And thank God it did. My night after that was a little bumpy, again, not as smooth. So, don't really like that, didn't like the feeling. I really thought it was high. I don't know. But we have a reason. Today, we're going to talk about our control day. I'm a little late, but we'll get going on this. Stay tuned. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. March 17th was the day of St. Patrick's. It was also our control day. And we chose this day it was coming up. It was an easy day. People could remember it. This is a follow-up video to it. I wanted to do it in a week, and I kind of pushed it off, kind of forgot about it. But how is your control doing? Did you falter? And if you faltered, you need to pick yourself up and get back to it. It's important. Your body will thank you. We're in this time frame where You don't need to go see the doctor again. You don't need to do all that. You can start. You can pick up your bootstraps and move on. There's no reason. And I can tell you right now, yes, it's hard. It's going to be hard. No one said getting in control is going to be hard. But once you're in control, you will find your blood sugars are not so far out of whack. This contributes to you feeling better. It's miraculous. Are you doing blood tests 4 times a day? For a type 1 diabetic, this is ideal. Before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner, and before bed. You can do a couple sporadically throughout the day as well. This will see how well your blood sugar is doing, like let's say 2 hours after eating. You want to take the blood sugar 2 hours after you eat to see. Now, I'm not saying do like 20 blood sugars in a day, because we know if you go low and you are experiencing lows, you need to test every time you feel low. If you are experiencing the lows, look like a floating head, you need to contact your doctor. Any sort of thing like this that's happening, contact your doctor. Your doctor and you need to be in good contact while you're on this road to get into tight control. And if you're trying stuff and it's not working, you need to say, hey, this really isn't working for me. Am I doing something wrong? Do we need to take a look at the plan again and see where we go? I know for my doctor, which I'm meeting 2 weeks, I think it was 2 weeks from yesterday, that I'm going to have my questions ready to go so that I can redo my plan. And now my plan here is going to work differently. I'm going to ask about correcting, whether he thinks it's a good idea for me or not. So, where we are and where we need to be is something that can be a difficult trail for some, and if it is, I understand. But don't ever feel like it's too much. If it is, speak to your doctor, and there may be non-depth, there'd be your mind putting a lot more pressure on you than you need to be. And I think probably the best bet is one day I'm going to have to do a video of how I organized it in my day-to-day life. Not now. I've got people here who remind me, oh, what's your blood sugar? What is it doing now? It needs to constantly be active, and it needs work on your part. I know that right now, this could be a drag. Oh, I gotta go see the doctor again. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh. The important thing is that yes, you may need to see or contact your doctor. But as things move on and you're getting tighter control, your visits to the doctor can decrease. Now, I would suggest if you haven't been doing tight control, for me, it would be twice a year. As you get going and you get well into control, your doctor may go, well, I only need to see you once a year. And that would be great. Now that you are striving for better control, keep up with your appointments. Your doctor on this route may suggest seeing an ophthalmologist to make sure how your retina is going. It depends how long you've had diabetes. You may need to go see a podiatrist about foot problems, especially if you have any problems with your feet. For myself, I have Charcot's. I've heard Charcot's foot. I luckily did not get it bad enough, but some of my bones can break going for walks. It's a sad thing. You don't want any complications, and yet the best way to stop the complications is for you to get control. I think how well I feel based on how well I felt in my early 20s, I should have just been feeling awesome. Instead, I was tired all the time. I chose to live a life of eating and drinking whatever I wanted. My blood sugars did not show any resemblance of being in control. Did that contribute to my blood sugars and control nowadays? I think it may have a little bit to it. I really kind of envy people that don't have a sweet tooth. For myself, oh God, I enjoy my sweets. For Christmas, we always had candies around, and I still, growing up, felt that part of my life was, or shouldn't be, cut away. And it was a lot more that they were always wanting to take things away back then. Oh, you couldn't have a piece of cake. Oh, control. Oh God, no, that has to be a doctor. It was revolutionized when they started to say, you know what? Why don't we give control to the patients? They're very open about it. If things don't go the way the doctors like, what have you done? What are you eating that's different? Are you cheating? I occasionally get asked this, but it's by my doctor, and it's the way the question is different. It's not sort of like Are you cheating? Are you doing something? Because that really gets annoying. And I believe that sort of chips away at your control. And remember, what we're trying to do here is to get you and to keep your control in line. And with that, I hope you have a super day. If you've dropped off about control, get right back on it. It's important for you. Have a great day, and we'll talk later. Yes, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with another exciting video. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.